Alrighty, so we are hitting a leg day today. So now it's currently it's July 20. What's today? I forgot the day. It's the 26th of July, and we're hitting a nice little leg day. Now, normally I was gonna go hit leg day with my friend, but I want to record, and I don't want to feel rushed, so we're gonna go by ourselves today, sadly. But so my pre-workout meal is a cream of rice with some honey and 2 mangoes. Delicious. This is my first meal of the day. Typically, before I work out, I like to have a carb meal like this. The reason I do cream of rice, I know some people don't like it, or like you say, it's like a gimmick, like it's not necessary. It isn't. And then nothing in the gym, supplement-wise, is a necessity if you get it through your diet. Now, cream of rice is low calories for me. It's easy, especially during cuts. With some honey, some fruit on the side, it tastes immaculate. I have the basic flavor. I am planning on making more flavors. I'm not making. I'm planning on trying more flavors out, but I got it to try it out. I really do like it, how easy it is. I literally just put it in the microwave, boom. You're done. And it kind of satiates me for some reason, so. Usually before I would eat cereal, but the thing about cereal is that it doesn't personally keep me satiated. So during a cut, I like to implement carbs that keep me satiated, or food that keeps me satiated, because I don't want to think about food or my appetite flaring up, and then you're more likely to binge or go eat something. So this just keeps me kind of accountable. It's a new food. And also another thing with new foods is that whenever I add something new to your routine or something new, and if you just constantly keep doing it, it's easier to build. It's easier to build new habits off of things you don't know, because when you continually do, like, for example, like let's say there's a room you don't really use often in your house, you can go to that room and add something to it, and whenever you go to that room, you have triggers into that room. So this can be a trigger for me. Like, eating this is like me basically like mentally being locked in for the cut. So it's low calories. I can show you the calories after. For me, whatever makes it more convenient for you or cheaper for you is a better alternative. So I would eat cereal. Cereal is fine, but again, the amount of cereal someone can consume, I can consume so much cereal. So like, just putting 100 grams of like Honey Bunch of Oats triggers my mind. But like, for example, Rice Krispie cereal, 100 grams is a lot of volume. So like, it depends on what cereal you get or what cereal you like. Or you can eat oats. I don't like oats that often. I wouldn't eat oats before workout. I guess it makes me kind of bloated, so I don't like it before workout. I know some people do it. Like Chris Bum said he does it. I saw his video. He does it. I mean, each to their own. So this is the first meal of the day, basically. First meal of the day. Boom, and done. I usually just get my current pre-workout that I have, which is currently Gorilla Mind. It was on discount at Vitamin Shop. I don't really care or for a specific brand. Now the brands I usually go for taste. So the best tasting ones I've ever tried was Rise. I usually get Echo Vision if it's on discount because they're reasonably priced, and they're pretty stacked. But Gorilla Mode is a really good one too. Again, I don't have a specific brand that I care about. That's just me. Again, I mostly just care about the caffeine. But then what I usually do is I get salt. So it's kind of crazy. I get a non-salt, boom, and some creatine. Now you might be asking, why the non-salt and the salt? You typically sweat during a workout, also potassium and other things like that. Some people underconsume potassium, so the one way I get potassium in my diet or before workouts, especially because I don't want to have any cramps or anything like that, I also want to help the intramuscular water, is non-salt. It's literally just straight up potassium. I do basically one serving this, one serving that, because there is potassium in this pre-workout and salt in this pre-workout, so I don't really care too much. And I consume a lot of salt in general, but this just keeps me it's like a way to keep me kind of like regulated, because if you consume too much salt and not enough potassium, you become a water bloat. And if you consume too much potassium, you can also dehydrate yourself. So you want more salt than potassium, but you also want enough potassium where it can create a good balance in your system for your water intake, so you're not a bloat mess. And this is a 2-scoop pre, so I'll just do about 1.5 scoops, just because I don't want too much caffeine in my system now. So one serving is 1/4. So we're gonna do about 1 serving of this. So 1/4 is right here. Boom. 1/4 right there. Boom. Again, 1/4. Nice and easy. Now, I recommend you do measure this out, and this is like a good way to get potassium in, because I don't eat enough what's it called? I do eat a lot of fruits and stuff like that, but I don't have spinach right now in my diet just because I'm too lazy to buy spinach. So like I just do this before a workout, especially because like carbs can make you feel kind of bloated. This makes me just keep in check. And boom, this is my pre. Everything's in here, my pre. Boom, we're good to go. And now I have my little pre-workout shake. And all I just do is add water. And that's it. That's my pre-workout. Oh shit, I just spilled it everywhere.
Fatiguing movement for me at least. Yeah. CNS fatigue, heavy. And my glutes and my hamstring go really, like first when I start doing only one set of these improve so much more. So I usually do one of these because I don't really train glutes like that. You should train glutes. Even if you're a guy, you should train glutes, but I have no reason to train glutes. They grow really fast for me at least, so yeah, I found a reason to train them. So program at least what I'm doing is only one set of these, and then I do one set of leg extensions, one set of squats, one set of hamstrings, and then finish off with calves. So if you notice, I basically do 2 sets for every movement, 2 sets. Like this counts as my glutes and hamstring movement, and that's all I'm doing for glutes. Only because my glutes grow really fast. Like I've never even had to train them ever. And when I did program glutes, I progressed them without even training them. So like my glutes are like not an issue. And then typically doing one set of these allows me to do a squat pattern after without having too much fatigue built up. And also one thing I noticed about this movement in particular is I used to have to really struggle to pick up the weight. I kind of like a powerlifting mindset whenever I was like deadlifting it. But I realized after you shouldn't be really struggling to pick up the weight. Because at the end of the day, you're just trying to hit the hamstrings, and if you're struggling to pick up the weight, that's like going to put more mental CNS stands for central nervous system fatigue. So you adding more fatigue like that is gonna. I'm so tired. Fuck. For the weight, like for example, like I'm doing 5 plates right now. I picked it up fairly easy. I was even able to like kind of like stop it and have a consistent tempo. If you're noticing that your reps are usually like the first rep is really hard to pick up, like you have to like lock the fucking like so much, get your adrenaline spiked up. That's not good long term because like one day like we were tired from work maybe, or you didn't sleep as well, or maybe you're just not as motivated because you're not gonna be motivated every day. It's gonna stop you from pushing in the movement. So I like to keep a neutral mind space. Yeah. I'm tired. We're gonna hurry up and do the next movement. Yeah, take off these plates.
¿Y esos lentes de quién son vos?
So I just came back from watching The Odyssey in 70 mil. Well, it's not like the true original film, but I watched it in 70 mil, so like the true aspect ratio, and it was shot on IMAX. I mean, from like whatever. My point is, that was one of the greatest movies I've ever looked at. That movie is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. I would recommend highly that you go watch it in the true aspect ratio. And I'm envious of the people who actually watched it in true film. I really am. It's probably such a beautiful movie, and I'm just so jealous that they watched it in true film. So jealous. To experience that movie in true film would be, but it was really beautiful, and like even the colors and everything were just so gorgeous. Everything about it was beautiful. Everything, like even the cinematography, the fight scenes, and everything was just gorgeous. And the fact that was most of it was just like all practical effects. I'm about to look into it to see if it's some of it is VFX, because it's just unbelievable like how much they did. I was like, this is shot in film, so I'm like, this has to be real. Apparently the Cyclops, everything about it was real, and they did that story justice. Beautiful movie. Anyways, I'm gonna end the day now, and I will see y'all on the next video.